Okay, and then the follow-up question regarding the salvation, like if the Christian, whatever denomination they are, commits a sin. So I know the Catholics, they go to confession,
yes,
to absolve of the sin. What can they do? Like, say, for example, a Protestant, how can they confess, or even like another denomination, like an Orthodox church, how do they confess their sins?
Sure.
If, if they don't follow the...
Yes. You know what, brother? I always, to this question, I respond with St. Peter, who says, if the righteous scarcely be saved, what shall it appear for the ungodly?
Yeah.
God gives the church the law whereby we are bound, like the Code of Canon Law, which is a gift of God to us, right? Whereby I am bound to canonical form, for example, on marriage. But those outside of the church, they're not bound to canonical form. They don't even know what that is. Right. They don't have access to it. And so what we say is we let God judge those outside. There are certain principles the church has given us. For example, invincible ignorance. They have to seek God the best way they can, perfect charity, and supernatural faith. We are not the judge of who is living up to those criteria. Those are basic criteria. The bottom line is, brother, whoever it is, I always like to go to Matthew 7:7. Seek and you shall find. Ask, it shall be open. Knock and the door shall be open for you, right? Ask, knock, seek.
Yep.
Right? If someone is truly seeking God the best way they know how, crying out to God for forgiveness, I believe God will forgive them. Even if they don't have the sacraments, that is certainly within our Catholic tradition. And that seems to be what Jesus teaches in places like John 15:22, where he says concerning the Jews who were rejecting him, he said, if I had not spoken to them, they would have no sin.
Right.
Now I have spoken to them, their sin remains. In other words, before I spoke to them, they were innocent.
Yeah.
And so they don't have any sin. So thanks be to God, brother. It's God who will judge those that are without. We have limited little principles. What I like to focus on, Si, is keeping myself in a state of grace. Yeah. I want to make it to heaven, and I'm grateful to God that God has given me the Catholic Church as the most certain means to get there.